All right, hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here, and with today's case review, I'm going to be doing an unboxing and review of the Spigen liquid air case here for the Samsung Galaxy S21. So this case comes in at $13.99 with Prime shipping on Amazon. I did buy this with my own hard-earned money. There was the option to purchase $35 worth of goods or more to get it the same day, which is exactly what I did. So depending on your region, you might have that ability as well if you are dying to get it sooner than later. I will put my affiliate links down in the description if you are interested in this case. If you do click that link and buy whatever you want on Amazon through my links, you would be definitely supporting me, my family, and my channel. So thank you in advance for doing so. So once again, this is a $13.99 case. Spigen obviously is known for their cases, so this is definitely a case that most people know of, at least with the liquid air. I don't think I've actually reviewed this case on my channel before, at least with an iPhone 12 or OnePlus or anything like that. So as far as the unboxing experience goes, it's very similar to any other Spigen box. As you can see, you have the Spigen logo here, picture of the phone here, Galaxy S21 here, and then of course it is the liquid air. On the bottom, just says matte black. On this side, nothing. On this side, Spigen. And here on the back, just the same-o breakdown saying it's a slim design for perfect grip, form-fitted, blah, 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 blah. And then it does have the dimensions down here as well. So the way to get it out is just like any other Spigen case. You just pull this tab up and pull the case out. So pretty simple. And then just basically get it out of the wrapper here. And here is the case itself. So let's go ahead and focus on the inside real quick and then we'll slap it on. So you do have the signature pattern here like Spigen is known for. So as you can see when the light hits it, this is exactly what is going up against your phone. You have that Latin logo there. And then of course it does say Spigen Inc. in Irvine, California. And then here it does also say air cushion technology there in the corner. So in the corners of this case, which I don't know if the video will do it justice or not, but there in the corners, it does have their air cushion technology, and that's going to help with impact, you know, cushioning and whatnot when you do drop the case. So that is definitely going to help dissipate the energy away from the phone. But let's go ahead and grab my Phantom Gray S21 and slap it on real quick. And there is the actual case on the phone. So with the design that they went with on here, just like all the liquid air cases, it's got this texturized pattern here on the back, as you can see. Now for me, I've always thought of it as looking like a car tire for some reason. I don't know why. Like if you know what I'm talking about, like for example, like there's some racing watches out there that have like kind of like a tire tread watch band, and I don't know, I just always thought this reminded me of that. But either way, now as far as the camera bump design goes, this is what they went with. So it's very similar to like their ultra hybrid case, where it's just this oval cutout that's only around the actual camera lenses, which I don't like this design. I mean, it's okay. It doesn't look bad, obviously, but I would have preferred a little more of a cutout to actually show off the design of the camera bump, but this is what they went with. And then you do have an individual cutout there for your flash as well. And as you can see, you do have some raised lips that are going to go around those camera lenses to be able to help with any type of you know, protection against a table or anything like that when you do place it back down. So let's go ahead and do that real quick and see how it performs as far as the shake test goes. So absolutely no shake at all. So that's kind of to be expected with this kind of design, how it is, because it is very flat. So there's no hump at all or anything on the back of the phone. Now going on this side here, you do see that it has this really nice texturized pattern here on the sides of the phone. So that's gonna help with added grip protection, just confidence when you're holding it. You do have this nice raised power button and volume up and down buttons. And of course, with the power button there, it is a kind of a texturized grip there, so you can kind of see the teeth and feel it. And then the power button, or excuse me, the volume up and down buttons are smooth, but they are raised so you are able to feel them when you're looking for them. Now going down to the bottom, you do have one single cutout there for your USB Type-C port and your mic. And then of course, one precise cutout there for your speaker. And then when you go to this side here, that same texturized grip is running across the whole entire side. And then of course you do have Spigen branding there as well. So very subtle, very sleek. And then going to the top here, it is just more of a smooth matte finish material, but you do have two dedicated cutouts for the mics up top. Now going to the front of the phone, as you can see here against my fingers, it does have raised lips all around the whole entire border of the front of the phone. So that's gonna help with drop protection and also just placing it face down on any type of surface. And of course, with it being as flat as it is, there isn't really any shake. For some reason, when I hit this corner, there's a tad bit of a shake, but I don't know if that's my table moving or what, but it is very flat regardless, so it's not very wobbly, to be honest with you. So yeah, so that's kind of how it looks there. Now with that speaker grill cutout up here, it is very minimal, very non-noticeable. So that is nice that right there, it is very sleek and easy. So definitely not an eyesore, big chunky cutout or anything like that. Now let's go ahead and do the button test here real quick and see how clicky they are. So let's start with the power button first. And volume up and down. Okay, so the buttons definitely pass the clicky button test. They are very clicky, very responsive, and I absolutely love these types of buttons. They are very, very, very responsive when it comes down to it. So all in all, guys, before we get to the Qi wireless charging test, so far the impressions are that it feels very good in the hand. It's very grippy. This back material does feel very good as well, so it definitely doesn't feel slippery at all. Has a really nice just matte texture, but like I said, at the same time just feels really good when you're holding the phone, so that way you're not afraid of it being real slippery or slip out of your hands or anything like that. So very, very grippy. So now let's go ahead and do the Qi wireless charging test here real quick. So got this one here, so let's go ahead and slap it on, and instantly you can tell that it is Qi wireless charging. So as you can see there, it does say that it's fast wireless charging there. So definitely Qi wireless charging compatible. And once again, that is to be expected because this case is very slim. So definitely I didn't think there would be any obstruction with the wireless charging. So for $13.99, buying a case from a company like Spigen, I think this is well worth the money if you do like the design. I'm a big fan of Spigen's, so definitely it's been very rare that I come across a Spigen case that I don't like. But for the money, I think it's definitely well worth it if you are looking for something that is a slim profile. Gonna give you some decent drop protection. I didn't find anything about it being military standard drop tested, but most of my Spigen cases, if I've dropped it pretty hard, to be honest with you, sometimes I've never once broken my phones, and I've had Spigen cases on every single one of them. But yeah, there you have it, guys. So hit that like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, I would really appreciate you consider subscribing to my channel and hitting that notification bell for up-to-date content. But be safe out there, guys, and we will see you on the next one.